Hi, everyone. We're here with you again on our Tuesday Facebook Live. We're so happy, Natalie and I, to be joined by with Sasha DeSantis. Sasha is one of our amazing agents in Quebec. Welcome, Sasha.
Hello Nadia, hello Nathalie, comment ça
Bonjour,
va?
bonjour.
Ça va bien?
Oui, ça va bien. Et toi?
Yeah, very good, thank you.
How is it in Quebec?
It's a sunny day. We don't have a lot of sunny days right now. It's like 1 days out of 10 has sun, so it's good. It's good to have some vitamin D going on.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
amazing. No wonder you guys go to Mexico so often. All I see is you guys go to Mexico.
Mexico's the best place. You go
It is.
there, you make money with the money exchange. It starts well.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
Yeah.
Sasha, thank you for joining us today. We would love to hear a little bit about you and how you stumbled onto real estate. Obviously, your team does very, very well. We're honored to be working with you. How did you get into real estate? What was the path that took you there?
I started real estate as a broker at 18 years old. Uh,
Wow.
Yeah. So it's all about my father. My father told me, "Hey, you don't know what you're gonna do," and that was really the thing. I didn't know what I want to do. I didn't like school that much. I wasn't that good. So what are the other options? So he said, "Hey, you should get your real estate license and everything." So yeah, in 2012, I did my exam and I failed it. I did another time and I failed it another time.
Welcome to the club. So you know.
Yes. And the third time was the charm. So I got it. And yeah, 10 years, it's been 12 years now. So
12
that's how it
years.
started.
That's amazing. And you
Yeah.
always knew that you wanted to have a team. Like, did you start working individually? Why is it that you chose to have a team?
So when the pandemic came in 2020, I was working a lot. And when the pandemic struck, it was like you either work hard or you just don't do anything, right? That
Right.
was the both options. So I decided to work a lot. So I was doing 100 calls a day just to call some friends. Hey, how are you doing? Do you live? Are you dead? You know, all of these things. So that's what happened to make me get some listings and appointments, and then by the time maybe 2021, I was so like I had so many business coming in, such a like listing flows and sales that I said, hey, maybe I can, help more people if I had a team. So I had my first broker, Cassandra, in 2020-ish, 2021. And now we are already 8, maybe 10 soon.
That's amazing.
That is
Yes.
amazing. What do you
Yeah.
look for? What do you look for when you look for someone to join the DeSantis team?
I
That's a
want
big
to.
name. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. So everyone's motivated. Everyone that comes, everyone's motivated. Oh, I want to be this, I want to do that. But motivation comes and goes. So,
Mhm.
so that's why I'm looking for maybe someone that has maybe experience now. But even if they're new brokers, I don't mind. I mean, hey, you can join the team, but this is what you're gonna do. So don't come here and just go by the flow. If you want to be in the team, my name, it's been 12 years I'm working for my name, and a
yeah.
lot of clients, a lot of like good reviews. So let's keep that high, let's keep the bar high. So that's why I'm always telling them it's not going to be easy. Don't come here and thinking it's going to be easy. You see the stories, the Instagram posts, this is just like tip of the iceberg, nothing. It's way more than that. So yeah, so I'm trying with them. I give them a test for like 2 months, and it's for them too. Maybe they will not like it. Maybe they want to do their own stuff and more, slowly. So it's a vibe, and it's a test as well. And if they pass the test in 2 months, they have to stay in the team. So we doing their branding, their signs, and they can be in the papers and the journals.
That's really smart. A lot of teams don't do that. And that's like any job, right? You have 3 months probation with any job. So what's the difference when it's your name on the line, right?
It's so important.
Yeah, it's a great idea that you're doing that, because you never know. I mean, you know, we've interviewed lots of people over the years coming into real estate, and you see that motivation level, like they're excited, they're going to take over the world. And then a month in, 2 months in, heck, a year in, and you're like, are you going to sell something? Like, what happened? So, you know, you just never know. So it's really good that you're doing that. What would be a success story for a team member of yours? I know as leaders, we're always feeling accomplished, and it makes us happy to see others do well. What would be a success story for you, for one of your team members?
Recently, one of my brokers, she started to do door knocking, and you know, like thinking to do door knocking and doing door knocking is two worlds.
Different things.
So she's starting to knock and everything. First week she gets like a 1.3 million listings, and second week's a 1.1 listing. So she's starting 2 weeks from their beginning with 2 houses over $1 million. I mean, it's not all about the price, but it's nice to start with, you know, big listings like that, just because she did knock on some doors, you know, and she had the branding to go with it. You know, maybe if she was alone, it wouldn't pass, but everything she did with the branding, it passed. So that's really cool.
That's amazing, like to have that, because we train a lot of our agents. This is what you need to do. This is what you should do. And a lot of them are, I don't want to do that. They're either too shy, too embarrassed to do it. But I mean, when you do it, it actually works. Who would have known, right?
Exactly.
And I think when you have a brand like DeSantis Group, that is sort of a power suit, right? Like she's already got that confidence. She's got the branding. She's got everything that you've built in the last 12 years. And that's something that people really need to understand too when they come to eXp. It's not necessarily the eXp brand. It's your own brand or your team's brand that you're using.
Exactly. So, because maybe there's 2 or 3 other brokers from other agency, maybe from Remax, from Royal Lepage, who knows, that knocked, but maybe, you know, it was her that they liked, you know, they liked her, they like her style, and they saw our team in the past. So it's all connected, and there's timing as well. So you never know, the timing is key. Sometimes, you know, maybe she did a call, the same broker, and like 100 broker called. That's what the seller told her, and she picked her.
Wow.
Yeah. Why?
That's amazing. Well, I mean, you provide the training, right? So it's all about what you really say in the first 5 to 10 seconds on that call to keep them on that call. So that's amazing. I'm really happy to hear that.
Thanks.
What is your driving force in real estate, Sasha? What would you say your driving force is?
I guess it's the people around me. Because when you've been doing this for so long, I say so long, it's only 12 years, but in 12 years in real estate, it's like 50 years. So so
we know that's very true.
Right? You guys are always on the go, and always some telephone, some calls, and some meetings. So when you are up so long, you need some other sources of motivation as well. You know, it cannot be just about you and that's it. So my team is motivating me. I motivated them. My sponsors as well, with eXp. It's nice that, you know, I can speak with them. They help me, and if I can make some good transaction, they're gonna make something as well. So that drives me too. Say, hey, I'm not just making that for me. I make that for everyone. So that's really cool.
I really like what you've implemented with your team. I see a lot on social media that you guys do group workouts and a lot of group hiking and a lot of, how does that help with building the culture of your team?
It's all about culture, because if it was just about numbers, you know, they wouldn't be even with me. Maybe they would go with some better splits. better. I don't know. There's some team that works that, and it's fine. Everyone has his own stuff. Me, you're not going with me for the leads. I'm not saying I'm gonna give you 100 leads, because when the day there will be no leads.
Yeah.
What are they here for? So I'm more like, hey, we're gonna work together. We're gonna have fun together. We're gonna build stuff together. We're gonna go and maybe do a hike, and it's all about other stuff than real estate, but we need to be consistent as well. So that's sometimes, the line is very tiny, because it can go as like everyone has too much fun. So
Yeah.
that's the thing that can happen as well. But I think it's all about balance.
Yeah.
And finding stuff that, like we're doing some stuff, it can seem random, but some bowling, some yoga, diner, with spaghetti diner, that like
I
to
love that.
help the community,
Yeah.
so
I do love that, but also with your social media, what I love about it is that again, I feel like I'm learning more and more French when I watch your videos and your reels, but
Yeah.
you're speaking to an audience of your clients, right?
Yeah.
You're teaching them things above and beyond in real estate, which I think is super important. Your social media is amazing. And if all of our
Thanks.
listeners need to pay attention and learn from someone who's killing it with social media, they need to follow you on Insta, because your videos are
Thanks.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Thanks. I try. We put a lot of time in that, but I have so many people that are looking into it, and
Yeah.
we're trying to do different stuff as well, because we see now that it's not just putting houses that works.
No.
We need to put more stuff.
More
Yeah.
information for the consumer, for sure.
Yeah. So we started doing vlogs as well, like vlog day. So that's what the people want to see. They want to know you more. So
Yes. Yeah.
that's what I think is
It's like your
working.
resume. So then, you know what? There's the thing. You go to a client's house and maybe you're out of 5 other realtors that are up for the job, but they feel like they know you because they've been watching your social media for so long, and they trust you because you speak so well.
Thank you. And that's some people, they know me because some stuff happened in my car caught on fire this year. So a lot of people, I'm going to see them for their house, and like, hey, I saw your car went on fire. Yes, I know. I know. Yeah. So they're like, hey, just park 50 feet from the home, please. And I'm like, okay.
It's a good icebreaker.
It's a good icebreaker. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I think that's the thing to do.
Yeah. You have a big event coming up, Sasha, that we're so looking forward to attending. Tell us a little bit about that, and why is it that you're doing it?
So it's nice. It's already booked. Everything's booked. So it's full. So that's really cool. So I wanted to make something different. And there's not a lot of brokers stuff happening in Quebec. So it's either, like the Chambre Immobilière would say, I think the board in English.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So the board is doing one thing a year, and it's okay. Yeah, exactly. And maybe your brokerage, is doing one stuff, maybe like Christmas party. But besides that, there's not a lot of stuff. So I said, hey, maybe we can do like a boat event. So I rented a boat just for brokers. So we're going to be around 150 brokers on the boat.
Wow.
There's going to be like a dinner, live music, and, some surprises there. So I think it's going to be great. A nice event, nothing too like fancy, but just nice little event for brokers, so they can, speak to each other and everything.
We're so looking forward to it.
Yeah, I think you're gonna like it, and it's gonna be nice for me that you can see our spot here, location.
Yes. We're looking forward to it. We've also been noticing just Quebec in general, there's been such a big explosion happening lately with a lot of realtors that are now coming to eXp.
Yeah, we're working on that.
Why now? What happened?
I think there's, a lot of things are coming from Ontario. and so some guys that now I know that are good friends of mine, and Quebec has been dominated by one agency for a long time, but the problem with this agency or the other agency is that they didn't. There's no evolution. It's the same thing as in the 1980s and 1970s. It doesn't make sense. Like, the industry needs to evolve.
Yeah.
And every industry has evolved in the last even 5 years.
Yeah.
So how come this one hasn't evolved? It doesn't make sense. So that's why, eXp, we saw that, and it's really built for the brokers. So the brokers can help their clients and the clients are happy. Hey, it made sense, So our big goal now is to put it more in French version, so people can relate. But we're working on that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Sasha. We really enjoyed our time with you today. Thank you for taking the time to be on here with us. And we definitely look forward to your event.
Absolutely.
Soon.
And,
it's in a week.
In a week. Yeah.
Looking forward to it. I hope you have a great day. And again, thank you so much for being with us today.
Merci,
thank you, guys.
Sasha.
Merci. You guys are amazing. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Take care.